Hi everybody, it's Monday afternoon. I honestly don't know where all my days are just merging into each other because I can't do anything. Got all bits all over me. I need to get my clothes brush out. Black shows up every little spot. Anyway, I wanted to do a reaction to part 2 of Jennifer's journey, what she went through, but she didn't do a part 2. She only did the part 1 that I did react to. So I don't know why she hasn't. Maybe she's tired. I would have thought, as Jen says that she's lost 150 pounds in weight, I think that's what she said. I would have thought she'd have wanted to get on and show us all just how svelte she looks. And I'm not being nasty when I say that, that's like a whole person she's lost in weight, if she has lost that much. And I think even though she was 6.5, almost £700, was she? 600, between 6 and 7, would still have made a big difference to how, we saw her. So I'm surprised that she hasn't come on and showed us that. In fact, we haven't seen Jen stand up. In fact, we haven't seen Jen sit up. Must stop calling her Jen because Jean calls her Jennifer. We must call her Jennifer. So, her fiance, not her boyfriend. So he's done a video, Jean's done a video that Jen asked him to do, and it lasted just over 10 minutes. It seemed like about an hour to me, but it was just 10 minutes. So it was fronted and presented by Jean very professionally, and at the very end, that's a wrap, guys. You know what's going to happen, don't you? He will eventually take over Jennifer's channel, because he's neglected his own. That's more or less gone to the dogs now. And he'll take over Jennifer's channel and her thousands and thousands of subscribers. And of course, you've got all the women on there who like a bad boy, and they'll be giving him advice and some, what's the word I'm looking, subsidising him. Well, they already do, some of them, don't they? So, anyway, he said that Jen wanted him to do it, and at the moment, Jen was sleeping, and off he trots, camera, into the bedroom. Jen was lying with a sheet like buttercream across the pillow, snoring her head off. Gasping for every breath. He didn't seem bothered. Her glasses were on top of her head, so she must have been reading. I couldn't see a book though, come to think of it. He didn't even take the glasses off her forehead, let alone suggest she have her CPAP machine. Why did she not have her CPAP machine on? The woman could barely breathe. Could it be that that was fake, that she wasn't asleep at all? And that, I think so, because who would have dared go in and video somebody lying like that? She was all laid out. As I say, all the skin looked fresh and clear, and the filter must have been on the camera as well. And as I say, her cheek was spread across the pillow like your tresses would be spread. And she had her glasses on. So anyway, if she was asleep, he was rude to do that, firstly. He was thoughtless and negligent not to stop the filming and ensure that she had a CPAP machine on and take the glasses off her. But of course, I think it was all set up. So why was it staged? Why hasn't Jen come back and done a part 2? I wonder. Could it be that her subtle hints for money have gone unheard, apart from the 2, 3, 4 stalwarts that are buoying them up? They are blatant scammers, blatant beggars. They get, allegedly, the subsidised housing, 7 months in hospital and a nursing facility, allegedly all paid for. Gene gave up his job, not allegedly, because he said he did it. So he could be with her every day from 10 o'clock in the morning till, as I said before, shocking out time at night. Nobody, I don't even understand why that was allowed when COVID was on here. I couldn't go and see my husband in a nursing home. And when the rules were finally relaxed, we could only go once a fortnight for half an hour, booked in advance. All had to be with the protective clothing and everything, So I don't understand how anybody could go from 10 in the morning till 7, 8 o'clock at night every day. She was not at death's door, Her issues were being addressed. She didn't need anybody there, as Jean was, as we saw, bringing in burgers and what have you, when she needed to lose weight, and she said she did lose weight. She lost 150 pounds. Well, let's see it then. Let's see it. I've lost, I lost £7 the first month, £16 the second month, so I've lost £23, and I'm feeling pretty good, even though my bones are crap. But I'm feeling pretty good that I've taken that weight off. So to lose 150, I would have thought that Jen would be energised, not sleeping all day, and certainly not sleeping as she was sleeping. She needs to be propped up with that CPAP machine on. What else did I want to say? I know there was something. Oh, yeah. Jean. The real world. Inflation is here, dear. And more is on the way. But you see, unlike the rest of us, you don't have to worry too much, because you're getting whatever you get from the government, do you? I don't know. Are you Jen's carer now? And of course, there are a few women who we do know who actually came onto my one video and the comments and were very upset that I'd mentioned their name. Well, I hadn't mentioned the name. I said that, a lot of things had been sent to them, and the person came onto the comments and sort of outed herself, really, by getting very upset with me. But I'm sure she's not the only one, and I'm sure you get lots of money from other people. So you are well bolstered against inflation. Don't worry too much about it, ducks. Yeah. Just tell them to up the subsidies. Are they members of your channel? Have you got members yet? You need to do that. If you're going to take over Jen's channel, which, or you're going to work it together, then you need to get memberships and get everybody paying $5, $7 a month. And then from there, and you could do your videos for them and have private chats, you know, that the rest of us who won't pay, we can't join in. And you can do that, and you can make special streams for them, and then you could have a Patreon where you could do even more special videos, and where Jen could share every detail of her journey to health and fitness, and you could share your journey of to health and fitness also, because I know you've had your own demons to fight, and that's not making light of them. But what I do think is that you are, both of you, addicted. Jen to food. You, as you said yourself, as you told everybody, you've got demons with alcohol. And come and share with us how you've managed to stay off that particular drug of choice, and Jen to share her tips about losing all that weight. Going by your food haul that you recently bought, I can't see really that the weight loss journey is going to continue. And you've got so much processed stuff there. I've got a suggestion for you. Get Dr. Now's book. He's written a book, and in that book he's given his diet, you know, the diets he gives to the 600-pound life, the people who go on that show, and the same diets where they've lost, you know, half of their body weight or even more. Get that book and use it as your Bible, because if you don't, I can see things taking a very sinister turn. Jenna's gone from being sitting up, being able to sit up, able to make a video, to going into hospital, where they tried to get her healthy, losing 150 pounds, going into rehab and coming out, and I really can't see any difference, except she looks a lot heavier to me. I might need my glasses on. I could be wrong. You know, I'm not right about everything, of course, but I'm right about most things. I'm right when I can pinpoint an e-beggar. I've got the nose to sniff these people out. I don't know what it is. I think it's something to do with my Irish heritage. My mother always could as well. She could suss people out. And I'm the same way. Anyway, the other burning question I have for you is, are you still Jen's Beyonce? And if you are, and she's been on this road to getting healthy, and she said she's succeeding, and you've been on a road to getting healthy and are giving the impression that you're succeeding, is there a wedding in the offing? Is there a date? Is there even a month or a year when you might be getting married? And if so, Do you need a bridesmaid? I'll make a point of coming. I'll borrow a couple of crutches and I'll hobble behind you down the aisle. But I would be interested to know if the wedding is on, and has Jen got an engagement ring? You know, it's very important for a girl to have a diamond. So I hope you've bought one. And if you haven't, get on here. You know, you need the money, boy. Get on here and let people know that you need to buy your fiancé a wedding ring. And I'm sure that the pennies will just flood in. Okay, that's all I had to say. Speak to you all later. Bye-bye.